In this hypnosis session, we're going to explore a simple, relaxing hypnotic induction, followed by a hypnotic suggestion where you'll feel your eyes become very heavy after the hypnotic induction. That's all there is to it. All you have to do is just listen along and relax. Before we begin, I want you to make sure you're sitting in a very comfortable position. Make sure your arms and legs aren't crossed, but they're flat in your lap. And what I first want you to do is I want you to close your eyes and keep them closed for a little while. And I want you to take a nice deep breath in, filling your lungs up with air. And as you exhale, I want you to feel yourself relax a little. And just focus on your breathing. In fact, I want you to imagine your breathing like a triangle. So I want you to imagine one side of the triangle as taking that deep breath in, filling your lungs up with air. Think of that next side of the triangle as holding that air in your lungs, and think of the bottom half as exhale, letting that air leave your lungs. And I want you to just focus on that triangle. Imagine it each time you take a breath. Focus on your breathing and allow it to relax you more and more. Think of that triangle again as you take a deep breath in. Hold it in your lungs as you pass through that second side, and exhale as you relax more and more. And you can always think of this triangle to help you to relax, to help you focus on your breathing. And you'll notice it's always very easy to relax as you focus on each side of that triangle. And with your eyes still closed, I want you to try and imagine that flame that you saw in the video. I'm sure you only saw it for a brief time, and I want you to try your best to remember what it looked like. The color of the flame, the way the candle looked. Try your best to imagine it and see it in your mind now. And as you do, I want you to imagine how relaxing that candle can be. If it were as relaxing as possible, imagine how it would feel to look at that candle. Imagine the way it would make you feel to focus on it, to feel its weight pull on your eyes. Imagine how heavy it might make you feel to focus on that candle. How relaxing it might feel to simply drift away as you focus on it flicker and move. And what you're going to notice is that in a moment when I have you focus on that candle, you're going to feel its relaxation so intensely. The longer you focus on it, the heavier you're going to feel, as the memory of that relaxation comes back to you, and it'll be so easy to let your eyes close and relax all the way down. Now I want you to slowly open your eyes again, and I want you to focus on that candle. Notice how easy it is to relax as you focus all your attention on the flame. Perhaps you notice the way it moves. Maybe you notice the way it flickers. But as you watch that flame, notice how heavy your eyes begin to feel. How heavy they begin to feel, as if they wanted to slowly close down, as if they wanted to drift down heavier and heavier. And as you watch that candle, notice as much as you can about the flame. Feel how relaxing that flame can be. How relaxing it can be in those tiny, tiny muscles in your eyes, so that the longer you watch the flame, the more you feel that relaxation sink in, heavier and heavier, heavier and heavier. And if your eyes are already closed, that's okay. You can just listen and relax even more. And if your eyes might still be open, I want you to imagine that in your eyelids is a magnet. And that magnet is attached to your other half of those eyelids. So you can imagine those two magnets in both of your eyelids and both of your eyes beginning to pull down and pull closer to each other, so that the more you focus on your eyes, the more you can feel that magnet beginning to pull and beginning to weigh down those tired, heavy eyelids. As you watch the flame, you can feel that weight grow more and more. The longer you watch, the more you can feel that warmth in your eyes. The more you can feel its pull as those eyes want to slowly close down, heavier and heavier. And as I count you down from 5 to 1, feel the weight in your eyes and the weight in your body grow more and more, so that when I reach the number 1, if your eyes are still open, you can close them. And if your eyes are closed, you can feel that weight and that relaxation grow as I reach the number 1. Starting with the number 5, feel that weight grow more and more. Number 4 beginning to drift heavier and heavier, sinking deeper and deeper. Number 3 drifting further and further down, heavier and heavier. Number 2 drifting deeper and deeper down, and on that next number you can sink all the way down as your eyes close and remain that way for the next little while. 3 heavier and heavier, 2 and 1 all the way down, letting them close and sink all the way, knowing that they can stay closed for a little while, so you can let those eyes get comfortable and just rest in that warm, peaceful relaxation. And for the next little while, I'm going to speak to you, but really I'm trying to speak more to your subconscious mind. And your other mind, your conscious mind, all it has to do here is relax and let go. All it has to do is listen along and drift deeper and deeper into this warm, peaceful relaxation. But to help you to relax even more, I'm going to go through an exercise to help you relax your body. I'm going to mention several groups of your body, and as I do, I want you to try to visualize and try to see that group or that body part as best as you can. And we'll start with the very top of your head. Try to see it in your mind almost as if you're standing outside your body, as if you're looking at a copy of yourself. And I really want you to focus on the top of your head. Maybe you'll notice a light or an aura surrounding the top of your head. And as you do, I want you to let the top of your head relax. Imagine a wave of relaxation passes over the top of your head. Imagine how relaxing that might feel to let the top of your head relax and melt and sink in that relaxation. And now I want you to focus and try to imagine your face, your jaw, your mouth, your eyes. And as you do, feel them all begin to relax more and more, heavier and heavier. I want you to now imagine your neck. Try to see it in your mind. And as you do, feel it relax too, as that warmth, that comfort begin to soak into those muscles, letting them ease, letting them loosen, letting them sink in that warm, peaceful relaxation. Now I want you to focus on your shoulders. See them in your mind, those heavy muscles in your shoulders. And as you do, feel them relax as well. Feel that warmth and comfort begin to melt into those muscles as they loosen more and more, as they feel the weight of that relaxation more and more, heavier and heavier. And now imagine your arms and your hands. Focus on them and feel that relaxation moving down, moving through your arms, passing through your elbow, moving right down into the palms of your hand, down into the very tips of your fingers, feeling that relaxation as you let go and drift further and further down. Now focus on your chest and your lungs. And as you do, feel your breathing begin to slow down more and more. Each breath that you take, that relaxation moves and spreads and sinks further and further down through your body. Each breath that you take allows that relaxation to grow more and more as you relax more and more. Focus and imagine your stomach and your waist. And as you do, feel that waist and your stomach relax more and more as that relaxation just soaks into your muscles, into your body, letting all that relaxation just melt in to help you relax and drift further and further down. Focus on your thighs and try to imagine your legs. And as you do, feel that relaxation grow and sink into your legs, moving down through your knees, sinking into your calves, all the way down into your ankles. Imagine that relaxation as it moves into your feet, down into your toes, soaking into your entire body now. And you can imagine it like a wave moving up and down your body, passing through all those body parts we've gone over and allowing them to relax more and more, heavier and heavier as you drift further and further down, drifting and relaxing. And that's all this relaxation is. It's just listening along as you drift further and further down into that relaxation. And what you're going to find is that in this relaxed place, your mind, and especially your imagination, are capable of all kinds of special, powerful experiences. Not only can they help you to relax, but they can help you go much, much further into this state. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you use that imagination. And I want you to imagine now that you're lying down, stretched out in a hammock. Try to imagine what it would feel like to sink into that hammock, to stretch out and feel it beneath you. And as you do, I want you to imagine and feel the sunlight coming down through the leaves of the trees, those trees around you tied to that hammock. You can feel that sunlight on your skin, passing over your body, allowing you to relax more and more as you drift further and further down. And you can almost feel a gentle, warm breeze begin to blow against your body, begin to rock you in that hammock back and forth, back and forth. And you can feel your body beginning to move very gently with that hammock back and forth. And each time that hammock moves back and forth, you can feel yourself relax. Each time it sways back and forth, feel yourself drifting down, back and forth as you drift deeper and deeper, back and forth as your mind and body relax deeper and deeper. And I'm going to count you down further into this relaxation. And with each number I count, just let that hammock sway back and forth, starting with the number 10, back and forth, heavier and heavier. Number 9, back and forth, deeper and deeper. Number 8, drifting back and forth as you let go and relax. Number 7, heavier and heavier as you go back and forth. Number 6, deeper and deeper as you go back and forth. Number 5, getting so close to a deeper, more peaceful relaxation. Number 4, back and forth. And when you reach that number 1, you can sink all the way down into that hammock, and you can relax all the way down. Number 3, back and forth as you get so close to that relaxation. Number 2, heavier and heavier as you go back and forth. And on that next number, all the way down. 3, 2, and 1. Just sinking further into that hammock as it goes back and forth, relaxing you more and more, back and forth as you drift deeper and deeper, heavier and heavier as you drift down that warm, peaceful relaxation. And all you have to do now is just sway and drift in that hammock, going back and forth, relaxing more and more. And while you relax, I can give your subconscious mind a set of instructions to follow while you're awake. And you may or may not even hear them. All you really have to do is focus. Just try to imagine yourself in that hammock as you continue to drift back and forth, back and forth. And every so often, you can see a cloud pass over the sun, and it feels like everything gets a little bit colder. You can feel the darkness pass over your hammock, and it still allows you to relax, but you can feel that cold just pass over your body. And as you focus on it, I want you to imagine and feel that cloud move across the sun. And as that sun opens up, you can feel its warmth pass over your body again. You can feel it shine on your skin. You can feel its warmth guide you further and further down into that hammock, back and forth as you drift and enjoy the warmth of that hammock as you feel its relaxation while the sun sets on your body, its warmth relaxing you like a warm, comfortable blanket, that sunlight guiding you further and further down. And while you rest in that hammock, relaxing more and more, I want you to try to imagine how it felt again to look at that candle. Maybe you can remember what the candle looked like, and you can remember how heavy it felt on your eyes, how much it wanted those eyes to close, that warmth soaking into your eyelids, and you can remember how much they wanted to close down, as if you could barely keep them open. And in a moment, you're going to find yourself awake again. And when you do, I want you to feel that heaviness in your eyes, the way you feel it now, as if a heavy weight were attached to those eyelids, and they just wanted to pull down heavier and heavier. And you can imagine how much they're going to want to close, how heavy they're going to sink down, barely open. And the more you'll try to open them, the more they're going to want to close down again. And you'll still find yourself waking up feeling very refreshed, awake, feeling that wonderful relaxation across your entire body. But you're going to feel that weight in your eyes so intensely, and you'll feel it until you hear a chime. And when you hear that chime, you'll feel the weight suddenly removed from those eyes, and they'll open wide as you feel a peace and serenity pass over you. But until you hear that chime, you're going to feel those eyes so heavy, wanting to close down so badly. I want you to imagine now what it's going to feel like, and try to imagine those eyelids getting heavy already, as if that heavy weight is already pulling them down, heavier and heavier, pulling down more and more. You can already feel yourself trying to open them, and that weight growing more as I wake you up, feel that weight growing intensely with each number. As I count from 1 to 3, you can open your eyes, but feeling that weight on them pull. 1 beginning to wake more and more as that weight grows. 2 beginning to open, but pulling more and more. And 3, wide awake, but feeling the pull on your eyes. I hope you've enjoyed my session. I hope you're feeling that weight in your eyes right now. And you'll feel it until you hear a special noise, but until then, just feel that weight. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you experienced watching this video.